Hello to all! My name is Olesya and this is the channel Findeugirl. Here we share with the guys the ways by which you can charm any girl, American, European or Russian, it doesn't matter. What matters is what we learn here. If you see me for the first time, then you need to subscribe to our channel. You can do it right here and set a reminder so you don't miss a single video. So, a short briefing passed, you can move on to the discussion. What is beauty? I think each of us asked ourselves this question, and not even once. Beauty is in sunsets, fields, oceans, someone's eyes, a busy freeway, whatever. And everyone sees in it their things. Even on this channel, we often ask the question of beauty. Of course, this is mainly about girls. Well, yes, because we talk about them from video to video. Besides, who but women are the personalization of beauty? Okay. Beauty is a subjective concept. For me, it's one. For you, it's different. And for that guy over there, it's a third. And that's okay. There are 7 billion people on Earth. Agree it would be strange if all the men in the world liked only blue-eyed blondes. And the women went crazy for the white-toothed, inflated jocks. And my way of searching for an answer to this question, the one about beauty, I started with psychology. By the way, in this discipline, there are no concept of beauty. More precisely, it's just that a scientific words they mainly used as synonym, attractiveness. What kind of attractiveness do psychologists talk about? According to the evolutionary approach, people find symmetric faces attractive. This suggests that the individual development was successful without any significant deviations, and this standard beauty is read on the subconscious level as a sign of health. If we move away from this theory, then attractiveness is not associated with the perceived object, but with the subject who perceives this. For example, attractive people are attributed such qualities as health, high intelligence, social activity. Is it logical? Yes, something is in this, but I would add a couple more points to this list. For example, charm, friendliness, and everything in that spirit. But if we talk about beauty as an external manifestations, who can be culturally beautiful? In the age of social networks and dating sites, we see really many beautiful people, and there are really a lot of those who can boast of their exterior. Together with you, I want to watch the video in which the rating is compiled. 50 most beautiful nationalities are included in this chart. Intriguing? Me too. Let's start. Well, let's see. Oh, 8,500 so to say real respondents and another 1.5 million internet users participated in this creation. Well, if we consider that we live on a planet with a population of, as I said, 7 billion people, this video doesn't seem so objective to me personally. Okay, don't judge a book by its cover and about the video by the first 5 seconds. So, wow, I wasn't prepared for such false start. I didn't have time to read what's written here, I read only data on the respondents. Please note that not only places and nationalities are shown here, but also interesting facts related to this country. Great, expanding your outlook. The honorable 50th place was taken by the Irish. By the way, I'm not at all surprised that the picture shows a red-haired girl. It seems that this cliché is firmly stuck to the people of Ireland. Approximately also the Russians are credited with an unearthly love for dumplings and hats with ear flaps. And almost forgot about an interesting fact. Buttocks was invented in Ireland. Cool, but obviously the natives of this land themselves do not need any buttocks. Remember the same Olivia Wilde and Cillian Murphy, natural, beautiful beauty. After the Irish, the Croats. 7th in the ranking of the tallest people in the world. Not bad. Well, the Slavs have always been distinguished by their strength and stature. On the 48th place, Belgium. Yes, stop. Do you also see this fact which is written about the photo of the Belgian? 1 1,000 types of beer. It seems to me that Belgium has something to boast of except the hops and malt. For example, Belgium is a progressive country regarding non-traditional relations. This country became the second in Europe to legalize same-sex marriage. Modern? You tell me. Let's look further. Until I saw Selena Gomez at number 45. I was sure in these photographs a collective image of residents and natives of specific countries. Well, you know, such photos are often published on social networks, virtually create portrait of person based on the characteristic features typical for a particular nationality. Conventionally, the Spanish have straight peach hair and black eyes, and they showed real representatives. Now I doubt the objectivity of this video even more, considering that there is a particularly no pure blood anymore. And one way or another in the family tree of each of us there are several nationalities. Take the same Gomez. Her mother is half Italian and her father is Mexican, but in this video she proudly carries the banner of North America. Although, stop. It also rating of countries where human beauty is evaluated on a national basis? And what does America have to do with it? When it was no nationality, only nations. Okay, I won't quibble. Apparently the creators of the video had in mind exactly what beautiful people live in different countries. Okay, we push off from Selena Gomez, we go further. Love the girls and don't forget to read these facts. So guys, again a red-haired girl. Of course, she's from Scotland. The comment is also on topic. The highest percentage of redheads lives there. Actually, I don't know how to react it. No, I'm not mistaken. A little over 10% of the population of Scotland are people with fire hair. But I would tell the fact more interesting. For example, did you know that asphalt was invented in Scotland? In the 19th century, yes. I know that asphalt is not a story about beauty, quite the contrary, but in the video, not all comments are added on the topic. Oh, the fact about Cleopatra. In fact, there are many stories about this woman, and about bugs, and about the fact that she created a prototype of the mascara. But there is not a single image that would help scientists to create a reliable image of her. Look like history jokes. A huge number of stories about the beauty of this Egyptian woman have come down to us, but alas, there are no images. Well, it remains to thank the daughters of Egyptian lands for their beauty. I think that undeservedly, the Egyptians were in 37th place. Their beauty is kind of passionate and strange or something. By the way, at the beginning I spoke about the fact that several nationalities are mixed in the blood of many of us. Then it didn't occur to me that Egypt is called a country of one nationality. Arabs make more than 98% of its population, saving the gene pool. Thailand is in 36th place. Well, many natives of Thailand are called women without age. And guys, it's not just like that. I had the opportunity to communicate with the residents of Thailand, and I'm really telling you that they look 20 at 20. At 30, they look 20. Why even 40, they look 20? To the question, what is the secret, girls? They giggle modestly and said it was the diet, which consisted mainly of rice and seafood and the oils that rubbed into the skin. Plus, they're small, slender, and so feminine. What can be disliked? Definitely, I would give these women higher place of this ranking, at least for a long youth. 33rd place, Russians. I heard more than once that it is Russian women who are considered the most beautiful. I do not argue there are a lot of beautiful, but it's worth considering that Russia is a huge country in which different ethnic groups and cultures are interlinked. Therefore, the genetic diversity of the Russian people leads to the fact that a woman can have several ethnic groups at once. Few countries can boast such a pronounced diversity, which makes the charm of Russian women even more interesting. Plus, Russians are especially concerned with fashion. It is important that the dress matches the new hairstyle. And for the perfect look, you need shoes with heels. This, by the way, is written in the fact about the country. Pay special attention to boots. Even in winter, fashionable Russian women walk in heels on snow and ice. And no one here complains about bad weather. For Russian women, this is just another reason to look good. Here we will talk more. China is in the 31st place. What is there? Chinese girls, also with Russians, take care of their appearance at the maximum level. Let's start with the fact that the inhabitants of the Celestial Empire have their own idea of beauty. It is determined, firstly, by long-standing traditions and secondly, by modern idols of youth, singers, actors, models, etc. In their understanding, only a girl with a certain height, volume, and even the shape of the face can be considered attractive. Chinese women consider an oval-shaped face with smooth chin line and be standard. And European women are amused to the habit of Chinese girls to round their eyes in photographs. But Chinese women just want their eyes to appear bigger. They are trying. The fact is that big eyes here are also considered one of the signs of beauty. Magnify them with wide open look, the right makeup and Photoshop. The last resort is plastic surgery. As for me, all Asian women are terribly cute, and I sincerely do not understand this is desired to be like Europeans when the girls are already gorgeous. I have an interesting fact about China. All pandas in the world belong to China. Yes. And if you see a panda in another country, then the country simply borrowed a black and white animal. I do not know how true is it. I just saw it on the internet once, and even I became interested. How do they contract with other countries to use the panda? I won't first play yet. This stop has become a real gold mine in our today's video. One place was overtaken by Chinese women and Nigerians. Here I also do not agree with the place in the rating. There's a strength and character in the beauty of these women. Plump lips, large facial features, and curly hair. It's very sexy. India is ranked 28. Oh, the land of spices and tea. And beautiful girls, of course. Thick hair, tight bodies, glowing skin. It's not in vain that these women conquer Hollywood and become favorites of famous designers. By the way, I heard somewhere that Indian women begin to take care of themselves from a very young age. They use what Mother Nature has given them. Say what you want, but about these women, you can definitely say that they have natural beauty. Girls of Iran, honorary 26th place. For me, Iran is like different world where fashion is combined with Islamic traditions and the unlimited financial possibilities of some Oriental princesses. For me, the beauties of Iran are a symbol of luxury. Seriously, have you noticed how much they love expensive branded items? Chic in the best traditions of Persian style. And one more thing, I applaud to these women, at least because they masterfully managed to combine the elements of modern fashion and cultural identity. An Iranian girl can put on jeans turned to shreds, a rather open top, and tie a scarf over her head. By the way, in the art of wearing headscarves beautifully, Iranians have no equal. Still, it seems to me that it's not entirely correct to draw up such charts of female beauty. In any nationality, there are beautiful people, and evaluate them on a scale from 1 to 10, blasphemy. But once you start, you have to finish. Oh, Colombia. The country is distant and exotic. It is famous all over the world for her beautiful girls. Remember the same Shakira, her voice and hot dances conquered the whole world. And it seems to me that, first of all, Colombians captivate with their character. Most of them are very active, cheerful, and positive, always smiling and talking very politely. Such liveliness character is inherent in the inhabitants of the country. In addition, these girls are very sexy and love to dance. Yes, if they're in 22nd place, then I can't wait to look at the top 10 of this ranking. Spain, hot, burning, as well as the people who inhabit it. Sara Montiel, Paz Vega, Ursula Corbero, Carmen Mura, and of course Penelope Cruz. What do the beauties have in common? Thick hair, dark skin, a gorgeous smile. They also have an even tan, shiny hair, and more energy. Yes, these girls are exactly in their place in the ranking. Rihanna is the 15th place. More definitely Barbados. By the way, Rihanna became the richest woman in the world, and it's not only about natural beauty, but also about brain. Hooray! Here we come to the top 10! On the honorable 10th place, women of Canada. If the saying beauty requires sacrifices is popular in Russia, then the motto of the Canadian girls can be formulated as follows: first practice, then beauty. By the way, Canadians spend about $5 billion a year on cosmetic products. This figure is slightly less than the ones in which the Russians feed. Besides, Canadian girl is more likely to go to a pharmacy for cream than to a cosmetic store. Natural and safe. These are principles of local skincare. In many public places, it's even forbidden to use perfumes and strong-smelling hand lotions in order to avoid allergy attacks. 9th place, English. God, what the girls are there. Naturalness, femininity, restraint, and stiffness are the main characteristic of modern English ladies. And what the style of these women? Audrey Hepburn, Princess Diana, Keira Knightley, Kate Moss. The list is endless. Let's get to the top 3 of the most beautiful nationalities. And 3rd place, Filipinas! The girls of this country are endowed with such natural and delightful appearance bestowed on them by nature that they do not need additional embellishments. There is no need to argue with the place they got. 2nd place, dance. The European appearances is successfully complemented by charisma, well-behavior, independence, and openness of character. It's worth noting that the Danes do not consider beauty the main advantage of a woman. What makes them beautiful? Education, career, hobby. This motto is embedded in the mentality of young ladies in Denmark. Like other Europeans, Danes really appreciate women's independence, self-reliance. They're quite self-confident, but even behind feminism and independence, they cannot hide their charm, romance, and fragility. Fairy women. And the palm goes to the girls from Ukraine. Ideally, almost every Ukrainian woman is a fair-haired beauty with blue or brown eyes, a small nose, thin waist, and high breasts. Plus, these girls are incredibly talented, which significantly increase the degree of their sexuality. Recall even how many singing and dancing natives of Ukraine have charmed other countries. Ukrainian women have repeatedly taken the title of Miss World and prizes of other prestigious beauty contests, where not only the appearance was evaluated, but also the internal component. For me, all these ratings are not the most reliable source of information. Believe it or not, it's up to you. Still my opinion, that women of all countries all over the world are beautiful. Some were they amazed with their natural beauty, in some places they fall in love with their exoticism. In the end, it all depends on your outlook on life and horizons. Because at the end of this video, I would like to wish you more travel. Yes, ride the world, look at girls of different nationalities, and better make your own chart of the most beautiful nationalities. That's all I have. Hit like, subscribe, and set a reminder so you do not miss a new video.